The people have raised an eyebrow. Well, onto this one says, confront real criminals. Leave Ipob Odūduwa agitators. African Action Congress tells Lagos police. This comes in the wake of a recent comment by the Lagos police boss that members of the indigenous people of Biafra are planning to attack soft targets in Lagos. Alright, the news in details. The Lagos branch of the African Action Congress has called on the State Commissioner of Police Hakeem Odumosu to focus on his statutory responsibility of dealing with criminals and not meddle in politics. This comes in the wake of a recent comment by the Lagos police boss that members of the indigenous people of Biafra are planning to attack soft targets in Lagos. Alright, and then meanwhile, in a statement issued on Tuesday, the party's publicity secretary Elias Ezekwu alleged that Odumosu's recent comment was to fuel hate among the Ipob agitators and the Odūduwa Republic agitators. AAC described Odumosu as a puppet working for the ruling All Progressive Party (APC) and plotting with political criminals to oppress peaceful protesters and other Nigerians demanding their rights. Alright, meanwhile, the statement partly read, the Lagos branch of the African Action Congress is compelled to respond to the rabble-rousing remarks made by APC's puppet Hakeem Odumosu, who is installed as the Commissioner of Police in Lagos State with the principal aim of enforcing APC's anti-democratic policies of repression and oppression. We have observed very closely the utter reluctance and then cowardly attitude with which Hakeem Odumosu approaches real crime issues in Lagos State and how he readily jumps to his feet to respond to his master's calls to quell citizens who are exercising legitimate rights that are enshrined in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We are in utter consternation that in a state infested with hardened criminals who serially rob and execute a variety of other criminals daily against law-abiding citizens, Mr. Odumosu is curiously preoccupied with the very antithesis of the office he occupies, plotting with political criminals to execute their Mephistophelan schemes against indigenous people of Biafra Ipob agitators for the Odūduwa Republic and other civil rights movements and political groups who have committed no crime known to any Nigerian law to warrant the grand conspiracy being hatched by Odumosu and the mask-wearing criminals manipulating him. We must make it emphatically clear that a power-drunk Odumosu and his conferred in the blood-soaked APC regime are without the competence to create a sordid ocean and then coerce everyone else to drown in it. The people have unfettered rights to explore other lawful and legitimate alternatives in their quest for survival. We therefore call on Hakeem Odumosu to summon some courage, grow beyond threatening and arresting unarmed peaceful protesters by confronting real criminals in Lagos State. We further call on Hakeem Odumosu to focus on his statutory duty of eradicating crime in Lagos State and desist from further meddlings in politics. His speculative claim that Ipob plotted to attack soft spots in Lagos in a desperate bid to create unacceptable and total at variance with his job description. Meanwhile, it is obvious that the Nigerian tyrant dictator Muhammadu Buhari and his blood-soaked APC regime may not have previously come across the saying that common problems unite victims. Dictator Buhari and his blood-soaked APC regime have vowed to exterminate every Nigerian through anti-people policies and Boko Haram, and the regime's victims have naturally united for a firm and coordinated resistance. Consequently, the AAC urges Nigerians to ignore the buncombe spilled by a cowardly Hakeem Odūduwa, whose only achievement since assuming office as Lagos State Commissioner of Police has been the harassment and illegal arrest of unarmed peaceful protesters across Lagos. We further urge Nigerians to not back down in their quest for justice and freedom from an evil and bloodshedding government. All right, my people, and this has been said so far. Well, you should not even try in any way to create enmity between the Igbos and the Yorubas, because this time around they have woken up. This time around they know the right thing to do. This time around they know who is their enemy and who is their friend. Well, a lot of things have actually been said onto this one, my people. Well, the truth of the whole thing has been that as far as this country is concerned, if care is not taken, a lot of people will be misled, and as it is, many things will go wrong. Well, thank God, but the majority of people are not, in fact, they have not allowed this to overtake them. Yes, they have not allowed it to overtake them, and then they have been in the business of we must be on our own, and we must take it the way it is. Well, it is said that a united South are shame to the North. Their antics of dividing the South is no longer holding water. They think the great Yoruba nation, one of the most educated tribes in Africa, can be deceived. While Adejumo Olushola Beatrice Idowu has said that, well, the same strategy they used to disjoin us during #EndSARS protest and failed, they have come out again with heavy lie against Ipob members. Well, these same Ipob members who are agitating for Biafra nation before Mr. Bubu stained their name and then signed them as terrorists, but Boko Haram boys are dining and whining with the government every day without being tampered with. Well, you will still fail woefully on this one. Biafra and Odūduwa nation must stand in Jesus' name. Well, my brother, my sister, what more can we say? The Biafrans and the Odūduwas have said it, that no going back. We are working together. The both agitators, both region will definitely get to actualization. So that is it, my people, on this one. So what more can we say? Meanwhile, let me have your take on this, and remember to subscribe for more updates. Thanks and God bless.